and welcome back to the Guitar Lounge. First of all, before we start, thanks very much to all the people that have subscribed to the channel so far and that got involved on the last video. Going to be doing some more gear review related videos soon, so check back soon for those. In the meantime, we're going to look at starting a series all about lead guitar playing. Now, I want to make these videos with a bit of a difference. I don't want them just to be standard how to play this scale, how to play this lick, because there's plenty of videos on YouTube for that. Really what I want to do is show you some concepts and exercises that I use, particularly in solo compositions, where you can just take your natural playing style and just embellish it slightly to give you some more creative results. So let's check it out. So this video is called Listening with Your Eyes, and it's an exercise that I use particularly when composing solo lines. It's all about trying to add more movement into our playing, in particular linear movement, which is a great exercise to do if you feel that your natural playing style is very much boxed in. You find it hard to break out of pentatonic boxes. This exercise is going to be for you. Even if your natural playing style is actually quite smooth and wide across the fretboard, then it's still a great exercise to do just to help embed your fretboard knowledge and practice shifting positions across the neck with your solos. So I'm going to show you a simple lick in an A major blues style context that's centered heavily around the pentatonic position, which is where we're going to start. And this might be the natural approach for your solos if you're at that kind of intermediate level. And what we're going to do is we're going to listen to the notes that we play, analyse the notes that are within that lick, and we're going to try and recreate the solo in a more linear fashion across the fretboard. And I'm going to show you how. But first, here's the example. So for the exercise, you can use the lick that I've just played, or you can compose one for yourself, or even take a piece from a favourite solo of yours. And all you need to do is work out what the notes are within that lick. I said if you've got good fretboard knowledge already, then this task is quite easy for you. But if you don't, then now's a great way to explore it. As well as learning the notes of the different frets on the fretboard, it's also useful to know the intervals relevant to the root position that you're playing in. So for this lick, we've done C to C sharp, or a minor third to a major third if you're in the key of A, which is the 5th and 6th fret of the G string, to the 5th fret of the B, which is an E, which is the 5th interval, to the 5th fret of the E string, which is an A, which is our root, back to the octave on the 7th of the D, which is also A. Same three notes again. This time we're ending our lick with a slight bend on a minor third, which is the 8th fret of the E string, to the 5th fret on the E string, which is our root A once more. So now that you know the notes of the lick, all you need to do is recreate and map out those notes across the fretboard. Now you can do that with the help of a fretboard diagram if you're new to the kind of the fretboard. If not, then I said using your pentatonic positions is a quite easy way to gauge where those notes will also lie. And you just need to join those notes back up to recreate exactly the same lick, but hopefully you're going to try and do it by adding a bit more movement into it. So your lick might start further down this way of the neck and end up this way. Now it's an exercise that's used by the likes of Vai and Satriani, where they'll be creating melodies and solo lines, and they'll start by using simple licks and then trying to make them look more visually attractive. And for people that are watching you play, a more visually attractive lick subconsciously sounds more interesting, even though it might be as simple as what we've just played. So here's my result in terms of trying to recreate that lick with a bit more movement. Now you notice that I've used a few open strings in that lick. That's because open strings are a really useful tool to use when you're doing large position shifting, because obviously your left hand is a lot more free to kind of move whilst your right hand's kind of filling in the gaps. So be aware of that tool and use it to your advantage if you can. So have a go with it at home and practice it in terms of doing as many different variations of the lick as you can and trying to recreate the solo in as much of an interesting linear fashion as you can. And if you want to get involved, then feel free to comment on the video, maybe shoot a video for yourself with a before and an after of your solo, so show me your kind of boxed in lick and then show me where you took it. And keep using it with all kinds of stuff. I said using other people's solos is a great tool to help kind of practice your fretboard knowledge and kind of get more speedily at being able to recreate lines in more attractive ways on the fretboard too. Alright, if you like the video, then feel free to show that and comment and share as much as you want, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.